Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil, the show where I, your host, Jeff McCallum, open for you, dear viewer, some Canadian magic in the form of Canadian LPs. Yes, this show, we urge you to purchase LPs or some form of a physical music medium. That it's really important, especially with bands being unable to tour due to the never-ending pandemic that we are hopefully getting out of pretty soon here. But okay, hold on. Here we got some little extra bonuses here. A picture of a shark by Rosie. Thanks so much. I hope you dig the record. Cheers, Matt. And the record that I am opening for you today is from none other than Matt Ellis. Right there. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. Hamilton, Ontario, rocker punk at its finest. I would say somewhere in between Jay Retard and the Ramones you will find. If you were to smash those two together, you got Matt Ellis. Oh, geez, I'm having trouble getting into this now. No pressure when the camera's rolling, right? Okay, there we go. And you know what? There's no hype stickers. We're just going to rip open into Full Moon Fever by Matt Ellis. And the name Matt Ellis, perhaps that rings a bell? That would be because he is one of the current members of the Vapids, just a extremely iconic punk band from Hamilton, Ontario, been around from like the mid-90s and are still going. Matt Ellis has been a part of the Vapids since 2008, currently still is a part of the Vapids, but he put out his first solo record at the start of this year. It made its way by us. We did not know about it until it was 3 or 4 months old, honestly, and I love it. It has quickly become like my favorite album of the year. So I purchased it on vinyl, but because I was a little late to the party, I did not get the super limited edition version on smoky gray. Only 100 of those were made. Instead, I got the black version, which is still pretty limited. Only 200 were made, and I believe last I checked on his Bandcamp page, only 13 are left. So if you like punk rock, if you like Canadian punk rock, you should get yourself a copy before they're gone. There you go. It's out on Surfin Ki Records. A little bit more about the record here. Looks like he got some help from his fellow Vapids. And there you have it. So let's take a look inside. Matt Ellis is also in a band called the Plastic Heads, or just Plastic Heads. I don't know if there's a "the" in front of it. Another great punk band. This guy knows how to make punk rock. So good, this album. Absolute bangers, one after another. Starting with DMT is good for me. Some of my favorites, Ratfucker and Stay Home and Pighead. Those three back to back right there. Whew. Those are probably my three favorite tracks on the record. And let's take a look here at, looks like it's an SKRM and a 9, or perhaps that's a G. We've got a little -A- and another little something right here. Can you make that out? Because I don't know if I can. Really tough to see that. How does somebody etch that so small? I don't know what it says. I'm just going to flip to the other side. And it looks like this 12-inch LP is 45 RPMs. It is a bunch of songs, and it clocks in at like 25 minutes or something like that. It is exactly what you think of when you think of a perfect punk record. There you go, side B. And again, the same, to me, almost illegible markings there. I think they're upside down right now, but And that is it. Matt Ellis, Full Moon Fever, an album that we at the Cups and Cakes Network did not cover. And I mean, I'm doing a little bit of coverage here right now, but I will tell you right now, at the end of the year when we do our best of lists, we have a best of list for albums that slipped through the cracks, if you will. This is a guarantee to be on there. This record is so good. If you like punk rock, do not sleep on this. Get out there. There will be a link in the description to get yourself one of the few remaining copies. Please, I urge you to do so. Don't sleep on it. Get it now. They're going to be gone, within a few months, I would assume. So you're going to want to get a copy of this one. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Cups and Cakes Vinyl Unveil. I'm your host, Jeff McCallum. I'll be back in another week to open another Canadian LP.